Gavra League. Today it's Ryan and Slim.
Oh, hello. Yes, Slim. Sort of zoning out.
Yeah. Why have we only got 11 appearing?
I don't know. We had 18 in the lobby. Okay, let's just accept it for what it is.
Oh, well, oh yeah, you've got control of the things, didn't you?
Yeah. So this is the Nurburgring Grand Prix, and so this is the pre-season testing for the LMP2 series, which will be going live, I think, next week. So
2 weeks.
It is 2 weeks. So it's a non-championship race, nothing on the line. So we should be seeing who's going full pelt and seeing what they can do in these cars. LMP2 cars, very quick, very agile, but also can snap out on you at any time. Like, they are very unpredictable. Well, not very, but they are fairly unpredictable, as they are at the end of the day prototypes. So they are what they are. Fun to drive, fast, but also very snappy.
Yeah. The first round is the 22nd, I think.
Okay. Yeah, so 22nd. That's 3 weeks. Yeah, I think it is 3 weeks. So 3 weeks time we'll have the season kicking off, and then there are a few familiar faces from the Pro Car series. So you've got Razy Real, Knight, Suzuki, and I think Nico was in it. So familiar faces, but also some new people I've not seen before. So we'll get a feel for who everyone is in this split.
Yes, the first round is the 22nd of February at the Algarve track, and the Gavra League, the race of the LMP2s are all 90 minutes, and then about halfway into the season we've got a 3-hour endurance race around Spa. So it's going to be a battle of strategies there. So, and well, any race is going to be a battle of strategies. It's 90 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying that Spa, like, you're going to have as much as strategy, consistency will be key. And like, if you're not consistent, you're like all over the place. Then people will be catching you at a rate, because they will know what you're doing, and they won't know what you're doing, so they will just be pushing flat out, and that could lose them time. Strategies as well, that in these cars, as you said, very key. They can make or break your race, and if you do the wrong strategy,
that's what you need. Just see your start tonight. Just go then.
Yeah. Especially in the 3-hour race, if you lose it on strategy, then that up the race for 3 hours, that would just be gutting.
Oh yeah. Be like, that's why I'm so worried about, like, if I was to go into PC like league racing, and go into like iRacing and do like the 4-hour like races around Daytona road course. I don't want to like have like some GT3 come up like while overtaking in LMP2 and just straight sideswipe me going to the corner, and it's like, that's a waste of like 3 hours or something like that. Because on Wednesday I was on a project F1 league. Yeah. I got taken out on the exit of like the right hand kink at Russia.
Oh yeah.
Going 3 wide. He was in the middle, and the guy overtaking tried to get back into the slipstream. Came across the guy's front wing, flew him into the barrier, and then went across. And we had 3 cars crash out before the actual turn 1.
Yeah.
On the first lap, and we had a safety car.
Yeah. which is a rare occurrence on F1 2018, as safety cars never come out.
Yeah, that is true.
Are you live streaming to the Gavra account or to your own account?
Gavra account.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said about I didn't want to make the chat look at the title look different to the other ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the times at the moment that are being done are 1:40. The fastest time is 1:44.8 by Lonnie. So good time for him with Sig. Second by 4/10 and 4/10, 8/10 separating the top three, but 4/10 covering each other. Obviously this is just free practice, so you won't be seeing the true pace of these cars. They'll just be getting a feel for it around the track and how they feel, just generally feel.
So we got Suki going in the pink coloured car,
which actually in my opinion looks quite nice.
It does look nice, to be fair. I wonder if she's got a teammate.
Yeah. Well, now down to 10 people.
Ah.
So people aren't sticking around.
So I don't know what's up with this. I think we've gone from... We had 18, so that would have been me and you, plus the 16 drivers.
Yeah. So, but yeah, very odd seats. ID4 and Index are very close together, less than 10 separating these guys, 400ths to be exact. So, yeah, very close times between these two. And 3/10 behind them is Ferrari. So... yeah, obviously, oh, and then he goes faster with 3/10 off Lonnie. So
whoever was on board with then, I didn't see, is the teammate of Suki, by the way.
Oh, okay. So Tsuki is the only driver yet to set a time. So let's just go on board with her and see how she does on this lap. So going into turn 1, shifting it down, let's get speedometer up, shifting it down into second, then going up the gears, up to third, letting the car run round the corner, go down into second, then turn in a bit, go up the gears, up into third, then down into second once again for this left hand, very tight. You don't want to take it too wide, otherwise it will compromise this second run of the chicane on the right hander. Just going up the gears now, we've got a left hander coming up. You won't be most likely shifting down into second, very tight, but also can make or break your lap if you get it wrong. This hairpin here, also, like, you don't want to that corner before, you don't want to take it too fast, otherwise you'll compromise your run through there. So now we've got a very again going up the gears, a very long hairpin coming up. You want to keep it tight all the way around and get on the power as soon as you can in second gear, and going over to the right for this very difficult, fast, just about flat chicane. Now going up east hill, left-hander on camber, the car could snap at any time, and then right-hander onto this back straight sorts up to this chicane, going flat right-hander. Now you'll be looking for the brake marker boards, probably about the 150 meter board, or in between 100 and 150. Suzuki has actually run a little bit deep, compromising through the chicane after missing this apex of the first part. Now the right-hander, want to keep it wide, but then let the car naturally turn in, and then get the power as soon as possible and that was a lap around. She decides not to set a time again. So that was looking like a fairly decent lap for Suzuki, but she decides not to set a lap. Does that just his hiding pace, or the fact that she just doesn't want to set a time?
I think it's just because it's practice. It's not actually qualifying yet, is it? It's going to be qualifying in a minute.
No. I suppose that could have been a quality run. She just want to show her true colours.
Also, I'm noticing quite a lot of fuel in these cars at the moment.
Yeah, they'll probably just get the feel for what the car will be like at the start of the race, or like with a low grip.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
So times are getting closer, with the top 6 covered by less than a second. And as the practice is now finished with the remaining laps being set, as we are board, let's go on board with Lonnie on his lap. So going down to this hairpin, most likely taking a different line to Suzuki, keeping it more in the middle than tight. That allows you to get the power down earlier as you're not worrying about wheel spin. Slowly drifting over to the left for this hairpin, chicane, and taking it flat, which will be a common theme throughout this race. Don't know if it'll be flat in the race, but I doubt it. But it'll be very interesting to see if someone will be brave enough to do it. Now going down this back straight or so I don't know, I'm just going to call it back straight. You want, like, probably taking it about midpoint of the 150 meter boards, keeping it nice and tight for the first part, getting on the power for the second part, and nice and early, so you can have a nice run up until this final corner. You want to keep it wide, like I said, but let the car naturally roll in second. Get the power down and go start finish line, and that was a lap. And he's gone 2 tenths quicker. So, well, 10th quicker. So, good lap there from Lonnie. So, I'm expecting him to be up there. What do you make of that session?
It was not too bad, really. Just I kind of can't wait to see the guys go sort of more powerful into guys and girl go more powerful into qualifying as that's start qualifying now. I wonder the first car's going to be out on track. Reese coming out with the back end sliding out the pit box there. You might get the speed up.
What I noticed that there were very few mistakes made, so this could be a season where mistakes made could make or break your race.
Yep, ID the first car out on track, I think, or cashing it.
Yeah, cashing it is out on track first, so we'll keep on board with him as he's gonna be the first one to set a time, unless it invalidates it, of course.
Is it me, or is that rear shark fin look like the Fernando Alonso one?
Yeah, it does with colours. It matches the colours of his helmet for the last bit of the 2018 season.
Yeah. Oh, what? Well, some of you guys might know about the Daytona 24 Hours. Did you see it, Sim?
No, I didn't. I heard he won.
Yeah, he won. For the last 8 hours was like red flag.
Oh.
That's why he won. He was battling Felipe Nasr. But battling Felipe Nasr for the lead. I think they completed, I think, total of like 5 laps on full green in 8 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked like a swimming pool at about 7 o'clock in the morning over there.
Alright, so if you don't mind, I will commentate this lap and you can commentate a lap later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so going down the start finish straight, get the speedometer up, going up the gears as usual. Cashing it, keeping the car revving as he's looking for the 100 meter boards to brake. Going down into second, off camber corners, car could step out. Very difficult exit, down into first actually. So keeping it tight, probably the tightest line I've seen any driver take. Now going up to third, now down to second for this left-hander, taking it nice and tight. You want to keep it tight so this right-hander does not get compromised. Keeping it on the power as if you can, just running off the track slightly. Now going up the gears, down into second for this corner. This rear end actually looking like it stepped out a tiny bit there, but down into second for this hairpin. Now getting a very nice exit, very tidy. Get out of shape, you will lose a lot of time. Now going up the gears, now this hairpin, keeping it tight, getting on the curb actually, which actually would lose him time as the car does not agree and runs out wide onto that outside curbing. Now flat out through this chicane. You don't want to, if you lift you will lose a lot of time due to the pace time advantage, you will lose. Now left-hander, going into second, keeping it nice and wide, but getting over to the left-hand side for this right-hander, staying in third, and getting on the power mid-corner, so you can get a nice run this back straight. And so now going with this right-hand kick. Now looking for the midpoint between 100 and 150 meter boards, braking nice and late, is cashing it. Down into first. Nice run through that chicane, but actually getting on the grass a little bit, which would put him out of shape for this final corner. But now keeping it in the middle of the track, getting on the power very early, and going up the gears. What's the time going to be? 1:44.5. So a very good time there from cashing it, as more times will be set later on. ID4 set at the time 2 seconds slower, but then Lonnie time 7 tenths off. And someone's actually coming out the pits, which could hold someone up.
I think that's Reese. That was.
Yeah, no,
it wasn't Reese.
No, who was it then?
I think it might be Reese's teammate. Maybe.
It was a black car.
It wasn't ID.
It might have been ID4. I don't think it was. No, yeah, but people just having a hard time getting dialed into the track, as Matt and Frelly finding not fairly fast pace. ID4 is probably about the times you need to be in the top 10, scraping it in as Cash Nick goes into the pits.
No, I don't think it was Cash. It might have been actually, to be fair.
Yeah, black car. Last time being set side tonight, obviously setting a banker. That then, like, it's not even a particularly quick banker. So what are your thoughts on this first run? Because actually, someone's gone quickest. So what are your thoughts on these runs so far?
Well, for the top 7 at the moment, it's quite spread out really. I think it's going to be quite spread out at the start of the season, isn't it really? It's till they get a bit more use into these cars. Or as we just see Suki just lock up there. That was... But no, yeah, it's quite spread out at the moment. Then Kryptonite about 16 seconds down, so... Yeah. Maybe Kryptonite gets a little bit quicker, closes in on this, and...
yeah.
Going through Schumacher S's there at the moment.
As going to the final 4 minutes of the session, Sig is leading from Cashnet in second by 6 tenths. And Cashnet is looking like he's going to be going out later, like for one run in the session, with Rodney going again for another lap. So if you want to run aboard for with the rest of this lap.
Yeah, can do.
No, someone's actually off.
Oh, that, I don't know who that was. No, it was Nico.
Nico. Very slow crash, so no damage should be done to his car. But very unfortunate, as that will lose crucial time in the session.
I don't think there is damage there. No, this doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, go back to Lonely.
So if you want to
going through the,
sorry for cutting in.
That's alright, going through the Schumacher S's, coming into sector 3 now, braking hard into about a 50 metre board. And quite close to that curve. Trying to not lose the back end there. You can lose it quite easily there, as I've found out quite a few times. Come through the little right hand kink up to the bus stop, the knockoff bus stop chicane. Breaking up about 75 metres away from it. Try not to put too much throttle down, get a good exit. Trying to stay as close to this barrier, which he's done pretty well. Don't go too far over the left, and that's a good final corner, to be fair. Is that an improvement? Yes, that was an improvement. He's got the fastest.
Good lap from Lonnie. Very less than a tenth between him and Sig.
Oh, Sig with 5 litres of fuel, so this is going to be a very fast lap from Sig at the moment.
Yeah.
Going up through these Schumacher S's now.
The final part of this lap.
Is he going to be flat? Is he going to be flat? Yes. Yeah, that's more like it. The top 11 about 5 seconds apart.
They're very far wide and getting the car nicely over to the left hand side to get the turn in. So overall, he's going balls to the walls on this lap and looking to get the most out of each corner. So breaking up the 100 metre board as well, which he has actually gone a little bit deep, but it shouldn't affect his lap too much in second. So coming through the final corner, keeping it in the keeping it tight, not too tight. Now getting a nice run down to turn, not going on the gravel. This time I'm going to put him. It was a slight improvement, but was not enough to catch Lonnie. So
yeah, it was only
just shows how good that trap is.
1/6 of a second, so 16 thousandths of a second. That was improvement.
Yeah, so improvement, but yeah, like not enough to catch Lonnie. So it's just a testament to see how much, like just a testament to see how good that lap is from Lonnie. There's nobody else really getting close to these two.
Who's in 11th?
My 11th, Matt.
I think he just started a lap now. Just soundboard with him for the last bit of this lap.
As we're in the final minute of qualifying now, Matt taking a very tight line through this left-hander, so he gets a good run through this right-hander. Not taking as aggressive as a line as other drivers have taken. So not even running a little bit off the track, keeping it on the track, being a good boy, unlike the others. So going down into this hairpin, second gear, now going down to this hairpin, third, fourth, fifth, now he'll be looking to get keeping it nice in the middle of the track, let the car turn in naturally and get on the power as
a bit wide there.
But it's actually gone wide into the corner, so effectively it's exited it. And now keeping lifting off to that chicane. So as I said, that will use you quite a lot of time. But if you don't, I suppose if you don't have to set up for it and the car will snap, it's better not to take the risk.
Yeah, I think the let off that was, I think that's about 0.5 of a second. I think I've worked out as before in GT3 cars. So me and my mate were like side by side. Oh, Sig, is Lonnie on the lap at the moment?
Yes, he is. So keeping an eye on this.
Let's see if Matty gets up in time as well. I think he's going through the final corner now.
Going through the final corners now. Braking just about before the 100-meter board.
Yeah, Matty just improved slightly.
Getting on the power now. Now up to the final corner. Keeping it wide and then tightening up. We're getting on the power now. Where's this time going to put it? Going down the start finish straight. Going down the start finish straight. Where's this? He backs off.
No improvement. What about Reese? What about Reese? Reese's currently 8th place, so coming across the line now.
He's going down to the start finish line.
He improved. He's gone to 5th place. Yep.
Three tenths off.
What about Nico and Kryptonite and Philly?
So this is currently the battle for 7th in qualifying. Frelly on the lap now, going down to the final corner.
That's Nico. It's Kryptonite. Frelly running quite a bit of fuel as well there.
On the power very early, so
Frelly
he has the car.
Improvement.
He has up into 4th.
So Reese dropping down to 6th now.
Yeah. So the qualifying order for this pre-season test race is Sig in first, Lonnie in second by 0.18 tenths, with Cashnet in third. Really a no man's land there. Quite 7 tenths behind Lonnie, but nearly just under
about 7 tenths ahead of Philly as well.
The 10th is Index with Razor 3 tenths behind him. ID4 less than a tenth actually behind Razy, with Nico behind by 7 tenths. Siphonite is by 6 tenths behind Nico, and Tasuki and Matt round out the grid, with Tasuki 3 tenths off and Matt 2 seconds off.
I don't think Reese's teammate is no longer in the race.
So Matt seems to be struggling to find his feet at the moment, but
yeah.
At the end of the day, this is a pre-season race, so I wouldn't expect more can come. So what do you make of that qualifying session? Is that a true representation of the cars, or of the drivers in qualifying, or is this just them trying to, or just having a bit of fun?
I don't know really. I think it's it's a bit of it's sort of a middle class race, isn't it? To be fair, tonight, it's not a major oh we need to do this race to win, to get points. It's more of a okay, we can see how this race goes, and if there's any problems with these races and what we need to do to improve it. It's more of a sort of work around,
100%.
see what's better to do.
Yeah.
But it's just hopefully we get a few more drivers in to compete for the first round and hopefully have a full grid going into the first corner at Algraft, and dropping down that hill is going to be fun to watch.
Yeah. No, but yeah. So as we are waiting for the lights to go out, let's take a look at the fuel. Let's get the map up. Let's take a look at people's fuels. So
Sig on 75?
75 litres.
75 for
Lonnie, same. So everyone seems to be running 75 litres of fuel. So everyone's running pretty much the same strategy.
I think they're all on the. I think that's a full tank. That is.
Yeah. So these LMP, obviously these LMP2 cars.
I think they use.
Will probably they probably can't hold as much as the cars can, due to the fact they've got to fit all the other race stuff and make them as light as possible. So that's probably the maximum fuel. And we could probably see multiple pit stops during this race, as these cars are more fuel thirsty as well.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think some people going out with like 5 litres of fuel and finishing like their lap on about 3, so it's about 2 litres a lap. So it's gonna be quite a few laps in this race. I think there might be a 2 stop here.
So as we are now getting ready for lights out, we're syncing together.
Thank you.
But now, as our eyes are on sync for this start of the race, all 5 red lights, and away we go. Cat's getting a very,
whoa, what a start!
Getting a very good start, going down 3 wide into down the start finish straight with Lonnie and Sig going 3 wide into turn 1.
Yeah, 3 wide for Suki, 4 wide going in. Suki's just rear-ended someone slightly, I think. It's like tap.
Lonnie picking out, and that's Sig wide. Sig's wide.
So Cash in the lead still.
Yeah, Cashing it, very good start. That up from 3rd, now into 1st with Sig right behind though. So
2 wide. I think everyone else is 2 wide still. Everyone is 2 wide behind this. Look at this go.
Lonnie getting held up by Endex is now left vulnerable to ID4. So will ID4 make a move down the inside? No, he won't. He's getting overtaken by Frelly. And so the there's a contact! Contact! Big crash!
Oh!
Big crash for these LMP2 cars. So ID4 went flying off the track. So very unfortunate for him, as he was having a very good start. I think Lonnie, no, it wasn't Lonnie.
Suki and Pirelli.
Pirelli got rear-ended and now has been spun.
I think Pirelli just lost the rear. No, I think Pirelli just lost the back end because his rear downforce has just totally gone, isn't it? In that corner, you rely on that downforce.
Early for repairs. And now Sig 5/10 behind Cashing it, because Cashing it capitalising on a poor start from the 2 ahead.
Oh, Pirelli, I think Pirelli's crashed out again. Yeah, Pirelli's crashed out again. 1 minute. I'm quickly going to take a phone call.
Yeah, his car's mangled. He's got no rear downforce, so he's going to have to come in to repair his car, and that's going to severely hinder his race and basically effectively put him nowhere. But Matt from last up to 8 having a very good start, making up the 4 positions. So yeah, show keeping it clean is probably one of the best routes. But Nico now right behind Tsuki, slipstreaming her down into turn 1. Will he come out of the slipstream to go for a move? Not yet, so he's waiting his time, but he looks like he's looking for a move, but not quite able to get close enough to make it work. Sig now looking to gain on Passionate.
Hi, I'm back again. I think that was I think Risi and Pirelli did have contact because Risi has dropped into the pits as well, and it's just back coming out of pits now. So yeah, I think Risi went left and Pirelli went right.
Yeah, well, either way, they've both made contact at some point in this race, and that has severely put them on their back foot. As they're effectively nowhere for pretty much the rest of this race. But Lonnie now, right at the back of Endit, so they're both right. They're going to be engaging in battle anytime soon now. And Lonnie's obviously showing superior pace as he qualified P2, whereas Endix didn't qualify 4th. So definitely Lonnie just trying to show what he can do. And just show his racecraft to everyone.
And I think there is the first 2 are battling. Second two are battling. The 5th and 6th are battling. And I think the 7th, 8th and 9th are battling away at the moment as well. Currently. So if you wanna maybe jump down to them. Or the top front two are very side. I think they're side by side. The front two are side by side. Yeah. Sig is side by side going down to turn 1.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, they go side by side into turn 1, looking for a move for the change of lead for the race once again. This race. So Cashnet losing out on the 6th, but now they're probably side by side. No, Cashnet had lost out, so unfortunate for him, but he will be looking to get that position back.
As they come out of the brain cell corner, as I call it. It's got a shape of a brain. I think they're just catching up to Pirelli, who's just come out of the pit lane after getting a new rear wing. I'm used to saying front wing because of F1. Yeah, he's got a new rear wing.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to be on a charge. Where he can get it to get into the race on that fuel now, I don't think he will.
No, he won't.
As he will have to pit again.
Yeah, tyres.
He's on the same amount of fuel as everyone else. So yeah, he won't be able to make the full hour half on this fuel load.
Well, we're only 5 minutes in, and they've gone down nearly 10 litres of fuel. So they're on the third lap in, and they're already down 10 litres of fuel. I don't think they're going to be lasting quite long on this amount of fuel. So we'll see further into the race.
The typical Gavra fashion.
Four-way battle, I think, further at the back now.
Yeah, here. Very close between these 4 drivers. I think it involves Matt, ID4, Nico, and Cypher
Matt going a little bit wide, and ID getting past there.
He seems to have just let him through.
And also Suki's up to 5th, so not too bad for Suki there.
Yeah, Suki from 8th, I think it was, making up a very good start.
Yeah, it was.
But now,
too wide going into bus stop there. And Matt having a better start to the race from qualifying 11th.
Had a very good start, but now Nico's down the inside. Will he make it work? No, he can't. And Matt will have the better run. So, but will he be able to make a move into turn 1? If he makes a move and fails, so he's vulnerable to Siphonite. So it's a battle of cat and mouse. As he goes down the inside, Nico, and he's able to make it work.
Is it side by side coming out the Matt gonna have the inside line, and Matt's gonna lose the position.
Is Matt vulnerable to Siphonite? No, I think Matt's just about safe for now. So driving
next
very well.
Next few corners will be gone.
Yeah, Siphonite though, looking very hungry, like a fish, like a shark on a Matt. But now, the inevitable is happening. Siphonite round the outside of Matt, and Matt just doesn't seem to have an answer to the pace of these guys. Yeah. Which is unfortunate for him, but it's the harsh reality of this. So, but 5 tenths now between Cashnet and Sig. So this battle could kick off at any moment.
Just give me a second, I've got my nephew next to me and he's just come to watch for a little bit.
Okay.
I just need to sort him out a little cushion.
Alright, so Matt and Cypher right now, 5 tenths between them. Matt just losing out the little bits at every corner, which is, again, unfortunate for him. But Razy Real now on the charge, he'll probably catch up to Matt as soon as possible, so he can just feel like he's making some progress of some sort. Cashing it now, still right behind Stig. So will he? He's obviously not going quick enough to make a move, but he's second up on his best lap time. So it's just a case of getting close enough to do a move. As they're both taking pretty much the same lines, it's just a matter of who can brake later. And Passionate gaining 2 tenths in that first corner. So he's just doing absolutely everything he can to catch Stig. Although he should really try to save his tyres a bit and to save fuel, as that will play that dividend in the long run, as he will have the better tyres and faster pace at the end of this race if he does. But taking a very snaky rear end to this left-hander.
Actually going a bit wide there.
Yeah, so he's doing everything he can, like literally everything in his power to catch up, and it's working.
Yeah,
sliding in the
and
corners.
Also, Pirelli's actually pulling away from the two.
Yeah, so fresh tyres are working out. So Pirelli showing he has the pace, but it's just an unfortunate turn of events for him in this race that have brought him down.
Is he catching Reese? That is a question though.
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on that gap for the future. But now, Cashnet losing time in this final sector. So
improvement though.
10th up on his best time. So it just shows how much these two are pushing each other to the edge to win for the win of this race this early on. So as we were saying, pre-season, nothing on the table. So why not go all out?
Yeah, not too bad. Coming up for 10 minutes in already. Six laps in, and what was that? 15 litres of fuel already used. So
yeah,
they're going to be going
in 10 minutes. But I reckon it'll be a 2-stop race. That's the fuel I don't think we'll be able to make it.
6 laps more, 12, 18.
But we are now at the point of the race where strategy can start coming into it. Even though it's only 10 minutes in, different fuel levels and fuel saving can have impact. And he's set the exact same time as his best time.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, I think this might not be a add fuel race, it's more of a add tyres and repair race. This is. So I'm working it out, and it's like over 24 laps going to be completed here.
Yeah, but
so
cashing it now, running a little bit wide on the exit, which will compromise his run through this chicane. But is it flat in the race? Yes, it is. Only just though. So cashing it now. We'll see how he takes this final sector, as this sector he seems to lose time in. So will he? What does he do differently? Virtually nothing, but I think it's just the power. Like when he applies the power, that's just the difference that's made, and it's big enough to lose a couple of tenths each set. Each time.
Losing time there.
Yeah. So not the best of laps from Cashnet, but then again, he's not losing a huge amount of time. They are pushing each other to the absolute limit. So, as this does seem to be pretty much the only battle going on the track. The next closest battle is between Nico and ID4, and there's still 2 seconds between them. So we will focus on this battle until anything else happens. So
yeah, it's just slowly separating out now.
Yeah.
This is why we sort of need, like, maybe it feels like, maybe if like there was a big crash, like we need like a, well, like, you need sort of small like numbered races.
Yeah.
I think every driver has the mindset of not being stupid and using a car that's they're not assigned to. I think if there was like a third person here, like a commentator sort of thing, but he sits in the pit. They sit on like the exit, like the pit lane. Yeah. And as soon as like a safety, like a big crash happens, sort of thing, they just sort of go around and like sort of bunch the pack up again, and that would be a bit more of a competitive race, which I find would be really good to do. That's why they need to add like a safety car sort of thing into the game.
Yeah, or a button to bunch them all up just to keep it interesting in that mid-race.
Yeah, like the...
to note though, Nico is catching ID4, and the gap is now 1.7 seconds around abouts.
Yeah, so and also Suzuki's going down.
Suzuki's round. After such a good race, she just
goes down to
but also bring gravel on the track.
8.
But now Cypherknight also running off the track. So obviously Cypherknight put off by Suzuki. So yeah, not much I can really say. Suzuki was doing so well up in 5th, but then just lapsed in concentration and lost it. And now they're down to 8. So let's see if she can make up positions from here and give us a bit of action with Kaz 4 tenths behind.
Yeah, I've just been watching their gap. To be fair, at the moment, Cash is sort of closing in on the final bit after the bus stop, and then losing it going up towards the bus stop after the start of about the
Cash's strength does seem to be the first sector, whereas his strength is the final sector.
Yeah, well,
but they match each other in the middle sector.
Yeah,
so it's very close between these two.
As Pirelli's still pulling away from these guys. Even though he's got what he's got what lap newer tyres and a bit more fuel. He's pulled I think 8 seconds in 2 laps.
Yeah. Now he is gaining on the leaders.
And also Reese's closed in.
It was 1 minute 26, and now it's 1 minute 24, and he is catching Razor Real fairly quickly. So this could, once he catches the main cat, it could be a case of just getting through them as quickly as possible, and being able to get past and just make it as efficient as possible, so he can have a shot at decent points.
Suki's getting up to the back of Kryptonite as well at the moment.
Yeah. As this is just a pre-season race, so this is only for pride, but pride can mean everything, especially with mind games going into the new season.
Keep in mind that we do have, in league we do have like the ratings and all of that sort of thing of how good a driver is and how many like championships these guys have won. So someone who's brand new to this league and is really quick, who's gone through the academy, might be new to this race and will try and battle, I don't know, like Reese Real, who's I'm pretty sure have won quite a few of the championships and battle towards bigger things. So that's what I like about this league. It's like you get a mix of so many drivers and all of that, and they just push their hardest and all of that to beat like the better guys.
Yeah, but now 4 tenths between these two, so the gap is closing rapidly.
Suki and Reese got Kryptonite's 0.5.
Yeah, so Suzuki catching up to Cypher right now. So these two raced in Pro Car last season, but obviously new season now for pre-season, and they will be looking to reignite the rivalry that they had in Pro Car in this LMP2. And it looks like Suzuki's doing just that, getting very, very close to Cypher Knight and just trying to shape up the move and see where she can gain time and where the move can work. Yeah, no, but also, as we were saying, the gap was 4 tenths at the beginning of the lap, it's now 9 tenths, just because of the final sector. Stig has something up his sleeve in that final sector, which will save him down the start-finish straight.
Reese on the back of Matt as well.
On in the race. Just a second now between Suzuki and Cypher Knight. So a battle could kick off at any moment if Cypher Knight makes a mistake.
These little incidents that people are having, it's close up battle.
Now going up round the
outside, going through Schumacher races. This is gonna. Well, Matt is just letting off.
That was a very nice move from Razor, getting it done before the chicane. So Razor Real now caught up to the Matt. So now pretty much in the main pack now. Oh, Matt's gone off the track. So not what you want to be doing really, but it's at the end of the day, Matt doesn't have the pace to match these guys today. Hopefully when it comes to the first race of the season, he will be able to match them and be closer. But Razor Girl now getting that sense of progress, and so he'll be on the hunt for the rest of this race, trying to gain positions on people, and just trying to make people realise that he's even if at a bad start, he can make his way through.
Yeah, so we've actually just gone past the about 15 minutes into the race. We're currently 10 laps in, so my speculation of how many laps it was going to be completed, I was totally wrong. I said about 20 odd laps. I think it's going to be about 50 odd laps. The rate.
Yeah. I think part of that, the rapid fuel consumption, was the start of the race. Just everyone trying to do what they can. Cashnet must have made a mistake because it's now 1.6 seconds between them.
Yeah. As also Suki and Kryptonite start going battling away again.
So let's get on board with Suzuki, as these two, like I said, racing pro car, so they're just resuming their rivalry from that series. Lock up from the inside of Suzuki, right up his gearbox. So we're looking to trying to get a nice run through this chicane, to get a run through the back straight. Not the best of runs for Suzuki, but also didn't really lose much time in the process. Braking at pretty much the same point, but Suzuki taking the tighter line, gaining that time, crucial. So Cypher Knight now, right behind, like just getting the edge in its spot corner, and that is saved him for another lap.
Already still closing in on the back of
Suzuki gets a good run for this chicane and final corner. Cypher Knight may be vulnerable down that start finish straight. Cypherknight's actually made a
Oh,
mistake
Cypherknight
on
just
deep
locked
into
up.
the corner. So Suzuki doing a cutback. Still can't quite make it work. That's going to leave him vulnerable for the start finish straight.
So having a wider
now
line, going to get
taking
the
a wide
inside line.
They're getting
Oh,
on the
nearly hit the
power
wall.
early. And now, it's not, I don't think she's quite close enough. But very nice racing from these two. Very clean. Not one bit of contact made. So, for now, 1.9 seconds between Nico and ID4. So, yeah, if ID4 makes a mistake, Nico is right there. But Cashnet just doesn't seem to have an answer to Sim. So it's a case of just physically being unable to do it. Like, he's giving it everything, but like, it's just difficult to do it when you don't have the ability or car to do it, like under you, to be able to catch up. So unfortunate for him, but the race isn't over, and anything can happen.
Going a bit deep there, going into this bus up there.
Very deep into that chicane.
Suki and Kryptonite still battling away as well.
6 tenths between these two.
Kryptonite just going a little bit wider than Suki there. Having a better line going up towards Schumacher S's.
Yeah.
Suki
So
probably going
now,
to not go flat. Suki not flat there. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, Suzuki is the closest she's ever been through that chicane. So they will be wanting to... So Suzuki will be wanting to take advantage of this. Stay as close as she can up until that chicane and capitalise on it into that chicane. Maybe make the move or just stick behind until the start finish straight to make sure she can get it done. And just get that position and catch up to Nico as soon as possible. Although Nico's setting a very quick last lap, got 45, definitely on the charge, looking to catch up, but 8 tenths gap difference now for ID4 and Nico. So there's 3 battles going on the track, but cashing it now, 2 seconds, unable to keep up. These two though. This is the battle on track now, that's going to start to kick off. Nico on the charge. Will be catching up to ID4 anytime soon.
Oh, Nico going faster there.
Giving it everything he's got. Very tight line in the braking point. So that will compromise his run and has lost a tiny bit of time. But is in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much time, as he does just seems to have the raw pace over ID4.
As you're saying that, I think Suki's slowly catching, I don't know. So maybe just slowly catching.
And Cypherknight, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th, all battling for their respective positions. So... Oh yeah. Yeah, at the moment there's nothing short of going on. Especially with cashing it losing even more time. So he just lost his way, unless he just physically couldn't push anymore and his tyres gave way.
He's winning before me right now.
Where's real though, catching up to Cypherknight and Suzuki at a rate of not 2 seconds now away from Suzuki and Crazy Real. So they are, yeah, Crazy Real is not leaving anything on the table and will do anything and everything he needs to catch up to those ahead.
As Nico just getting the back end a bit wide. Oh, and he spun it.
He's spun. He's out, round. So very unfortunate there for Nico, as he was right behind ID4, but that could leave him vulnerable now to Cypherknight. Cypherknight and Suzuki, and then Crazy Real in the background there, getting very ominously close.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Reese just closing in at the moment. And Lonnie in the middle of nowhere, to be fair. He's about 14 seconds ahead of 4th and 9 seconds behind Cashnit, but slowly catching as well.
Yeah. So Lonnie, after a great qualifying, had a poor start, and so he's now in third place, no man's land. Concentrate on what he's doing, and it's working out for him. He's catching up to you guys ahead. And only 11 seconds is not much time in a long race like this. So anything, like, obviously goes for any motorsport, but anything can happen, as Nico shows. If you just lose, if you have a split second of a lapse of concentration, you will lose it. Yeah, cash it.
Yeah. Kryptonite all going a little bit deep there, going through turn 1. And also Reese slowly catching up to the back of these two.
Yeah. Little back. So as fuel gets slower, those times will improve, the car will be more manageable, but that will also mean that you will have to push harder to keep the car going at the same pace it is now, purely from the fact that it's lighter, you've got more pace in the car.
Oh yeah.
Racing wheel getting ever closer. It's actually right behind right behind Suzuki now. So, a second behind, so Razor Wheel getting very close. Now, after being 30 seconds on at the end of the lap, by the end of the first lap, and now, catching up to these guys. Like from experience, that is something that mentally will help him, as he's getting that sense of progression. He's able to keep moving and see the cars ahead and just keep the car going and keep that fire going just a little bit longer, so he can get those positions, and which could in a championship race be the difference between winning it and losing it. Suzuki locking up into final corner. It's going to be a three-way battle now. Crazy Real getting for the last 10 minutes getting closer and closer. Suzuki taking a very aggressive inside line, and that's going to leave in front of us. Locking up, but Amazing Real is about to outbrake himself, nearly running into the back of Suzuki. So they're getting very close. Three drivers now racing in the Pro Car last season. And
all three of them Pro Car.
Yeah, so obviously they have a history with each other, so they will be looking to improve. They will be same with Cyphernight. They'll be looking to reignite that battle that they started last season. Suzuki's actually run off the track.
Oh,
again.
Suzuki in the barrier, I think.
Spun.
Is Suzuki the barrier?
Yeah.
Has she got much damage? That's
she seems to have gotten away with it, but very unfortunate from Suzuki. Second spin in the first half an hour.
Oh yeah, it's second spin.
Yeah, so that she was up in fifth, had 2 spins, and now in ninth. So that's a detriment on her race.
At the moment, the gap Pirelli's got to Reese still about the same time as well. So Pirelli may be still on this charge to catch up to the guys. Probably only 4 seconds away from Matt. So not looking too bad for Pirelli and Reese.
No, Pirelli, for him, he's just got to look at the positives of his race.
Oh
so
yeah.
He's not likely to catch anyone ahead, but he's got the pace over the 2 leaders.
Oh yeah, he's got the pace,
that is something to be proud of. So he is lapping a second quicker than those leading positions.
You can see the fastest lap. He actually has the fastest lap.
Yeah, so despite the fact that he had a poor start, he was nowhere he's now lapping at consistent rate. He's faster than those.
Oh, so you're just looking up there.
He's faster than those ahead, and with races like these, you've just got to look for the positives, and especially as this is only pre-season, you've just got to take away what you can and improve upon it. like from my racing like past, if I've not been on pace, like obviously on like straight after I wouldn't be happy with it, but then you look back at the race, see what you did wrong, and learn from those mistakes.
Oh yeah. So hopefully the battles carry on and we get a bit more competitive. Well, not more competitive, a bit more overtakes going later into this race. So at the moment we've got the gap slowly just creeping out at the moment. Reese just slowly catching up to grip tonight as well, so Reese still on this charge to get back up to the front with the guys. Reese fastest lap is a 1:49. Or is that, no, that's the last lap, isn't it?
I think that's the previous lap.
Yeah, previous lap.
Yeah. So
Check
first half.
fastest laps.
So as we hit the end of the first half hour of this race, back to the first lap. So who do you think was at fault for that crash? If you can remember back to it.
The one with Pirelli losing his wing.
Yeah,
I don't know really. I think Pirelli might have just got slightly tapped, and I didn't really get a good look of it really. I think Pirelli just tapped or lost the back end and just sort of hit Reese with him. So I'd just say it's sort of more of a racing incident really. These things happen. It's
obviously
first lap incident is going to be very, very, very usual. It's always going to happen a first lap incident.
Yeah.
If you haven't had a first lap incident, you're very lucky. Because at the end of the day, I think I've been in a race. You know, every race that I've been in has had a crash in the first lap.
Yeah. No, that's just the nature of the first lap. Was Matt slowing down?
Yes.
Right,
Matt has been overtaken by Pirelli.
Yeah, so Pirelli has made the move, and Razor Real is now less than a second behind Cyphernet, so he's now making the charge on Cyphernet. Yeah, but as you're saying, like, it's just a nature of motorsport. It's probably the most disorganised lap of an entire race weekend. So you've just got to take it as it comes. You can't. There's no way you can compare the times on the first lap. So you just got to, yeah, like I said, take it as it comes and have the reaction times to be able to capitalise upon it.
It's all vinegar on it. It's all vinegar on it. Thank you. It's not mine.
Pirelli now catching up to Suzuki. Cyphernet locking up the inside tyres. 3:01. We're losing time. That can go lead over Razor Real. Razor Real is showing a tremendous amount of pace at this stage of the race.
I've got food.
Okay.
I'm basically snowed in and I've got food now. I'm happy.
Fair enough.
What I needed right now.
So
I've been
7
craving
tenths
food.
between Razor Real and Cyphernet. This middle sector will be everything for Razor Real, as it will determine when he can attack, whether the next lap or this lap. And by looks of things, it's going to be this lap. 4 tenths now between them. Going through this hairpin, Razor Real braking so much later, going deep into the corner, but then letting the car naturally drift in and getting on the power as soon as possible. Now going up to this chicane, you want to take it flat as you can, as he does, take it completely flat. Now, going down to this left-handed, down into third gear or second gear, depending on how you like it.
Third gear is
now getting on the power now. So I'm not getting a little bit wayward, but then Razor getting all the way to the left, so if you can get the maximum out of the front right-hander.
oh,
Losing actually a little bit of time as Endex is in the pits now. So I don't think this is for damage. I think he's out of fuel. So this is a scheduled pit stop.
yeah. So I think there'll be a few scheduled pit stops going on here.
Yeah, so we are now at the start of the pit window.
No problem.
For him, this may end up being a 3-stopper. If this is at the end of the first half hour, he may have to pit again.
Yes. How long we got left? 15 minutes.
We have an hour left.
Oh,
So
it's over an hour. Yeah, it's under an hour. Yeah. So Get him more fuel, so he's on 7.
I think he will have to pit again.
5 litres.
Tasuki's in the pits as well. Tasuki's joining him in the pits. And now Cashnet is now actually gaining on Sig once again. So I don't know if it's just Sig made a slight mistake and he's gaining time, which it seems to be as he's losing in time straight away.
Is Sig got much fuel left?
Sig has 20 litres, so does Cashnet.
Yeah.
So they all seem to have about the same amount of fuel, unless you underfueled the car at the start.
Oh, Lonnie having a bit more fuel than the other two.
Yeah, so he could go a lap longer and potentially try an overcut.
That's going to be a very big overcut if he wants to do that, to be fair.
Yeah, no, but it could be gaining time to be able to mount an attack. We'll have those just fresher tyres to be able to do something with.
So, apparently, Suki dropping down to the back because of the pit stop. She's coming down the pit lane now in a bright pink and the black LMP2, which I love the look of. Sig still leading the way.
Yeah, Cash. If you missed the start of the race, Lonnie was actually. Who was on pole? Lonnie was on pole with Cashnet in second, with Sig third. No, Cashnet third and Sig second. But Lonnie, having a poor start, yielded the position to Cashnet and Sig, and they battled. Cashnet actually got the lead of the race, but then we had the change of lead about 5 minutes later. So a very hectic start of the race. We had Crazy Real crashing.
We had 4 wide going into turn 1, and then they sorted themselves going out to. It was Cashnet, Sig, and then Lonnie and ID, I think.
Yeah.
And then it was side by side, Suki, Kryptonite, and the others side by side going down to I think 3 wide for the last 3. I think Matt and a few others. But I think Lonnie had I think it was Lonnie who had a massive start. He was side by side.
Yeah. No. Wait, where did you say Lonnie started?
I think Lonnie started 3rd. Yeah.
No, I think it was Cashnet who started 3rd, if I recall.
Wait, what colours? What colours Cashnet in?
Cashnet's yellow.
No, Lonnie's yellow.
Oh, Cashnet. Yeah, Lonnie's yellow. Cashnet's white, and then rainbow.
Oh no,
so, I think Cashnet started 3rd, and Lonnie started 1st. Cashnet ended up having a mega start.
I think it was Cashnet then. Yeah, Cashnet had a massive start. It was
Cashnet had a massive start, like a very good start. From 3rd, then they'll go 3 wide into turn 1. But Lonnie backed out, but that left him vulnerable to all the cars ahead, like ID4, Race Rio, Cypher and Nico. So he would be higher up and closer to leaders, but he just had a very unfortunate first lap.
As Sig's actually pulling away.
For Eddie though, that last lap, a 45.3, very good lap from him.
What lap time is this? 1:45.4. Not too bad from Pirelli, but Cash actually dropping off a bit from Sig that lap.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be gonna have to work out who's where and all that now.
Absolutely flying. But with a Razy Real sort of chilling a little bit, losing time to Siphonite as well. So, Pirelli's just gaining time left, right, centre on these guys.
Yeah.
The Razy Real, who seemed to be on the charge, catching up to Siphonite, they were just he was backed off to save his tyres off fuel or something.
Oh yeah.
As there is now a very substantial pit on them. All Siphonite's just found some piss out of nowhere.
Yeah. I wonder who the next car going to be. Who's going to be in the pits?
Well, I think everyone's going to be coming in the pits at the same time. Cause, apart from the 2 that hit before, everyone's got the same fuel. Everyone seems to fuel up exactly the same. So I reckon they'll be coming in around the same time. And they've all got a similar fuel levels, unless you're Nico. Like Nico ID4 and
14.
cashing it actually as well. Lower fuel everyone.
I think Cash and it will be pitting maybe 2 laps time.
No, I wouldn't say 2 laps, but I reckon it'll be like
2 or 3 laps.
Latest 5 laps.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough call. Maybe 12. We'll see how much he goes down this lap. So he goes across the line with 2.5, 2.6. Yeah, it was about 2.5 because it jumps down 2 minutes sometimes. So we'll say he went on to that lap with 2.5. We'll see how far he goes down in this one lap. We can work it out.
It's 12.2. Let's keep an eye on that.
So it's 12.5, wasn't it, in the start?
As I was saying before this race though, these cars, if you push them too hard, they will snap, as Suzuki has demonstrated, but also they are fuel guzzlers. Just from the fact of how much downforce they use and the engine they use, I think is a V8. So
yeah, it is V8.
It's quite a lot of fuel.
And I'm surprised, to be fair. I didn't think these 75 litres of fuel. I didn't think that 75 litres of fuel would make at least 23 laps. Really.
Yeah, but I think your prediction is probably going to be the closest, of 25 laps, pitting, which I don't think it will be 25, but it'll be slightly over, but it's still a pretty close prediction.
Yeah. So 25, yeah. 25. They're gonna do at least like 50 laps, easy. Yeah, that'd be well past that, wouldn't they? Because what we're coming up to, like,
I think they'll just about get 50 laps done this race.
Yeah, we're coming up for about 45 minutes into this. 45 minutes into this race, aren't we? Really?
Well, Kashnik started this lap on 12.2 litres of fuel. He's now down to, I think he'll finish this lap on 9.8. So you go down by 2.4 each lap.
9.7. So nearly 3 litres. So he'll be pitting 2 laps time. End of the second lap. I think.
Second or third lap, yeah, but he's going to be pitting soon.
Yeah, how much fuel has Sig got left?
Sig has got
9.3, so they'll be pitting on about the same
time.
You can see how much Sig's saving fuel, because he's braking earlier instead of revving it up to like 9/10,000 revs, and
yeah.
I didn't do today though. These two are going backwards and forwards constantly, so I think it'll just be.
Word of advice: don't have kids. Random thing. I just got the sassiest question from my nephew. It's like, this better be done by the time I come back up. But we'll carry on from that.
Yeah.
Cashing it close. Yeah, Cashing it slowly catching it up as well. Is Cashing it pitting this lap or next lap? Next lap, I think. Yeah, I think this will be the last lap before they pit, or the second to last lap before they pit, because if I was in their boots right now, I would rather pit now this lap than next lap, just in case of like,
don't want to risk it.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be risking the going much lower on the fuel to go and lose time.
Especially if you're on the final lap, you bump up the fuel mix.
And also, you got to think, Cashing It is only 2.7 seconds behind, and if Cashing It was to stay out for one more lap, although Sig was to stay out for one more lap, Sig's going to lose that 2.7 seconds or more by adding that extra amount of fuel that he put in that Cash has already got in the car.
Yeah.
Even though they're going to run a little one lap less, Cash will will undercut him if he doesn't pit, if they don't both pit this lap. So yeah, I think this will be about a 26 lap race, 26 for the pit stop. So we got. I can't wait to work out how many pit stops are going to be in 3 hours for the Spa race. But we'll have to look. Yeah, I think Sig and Cash are going to be pitting this lap. 4 litres of fuel, it'd be safer. Cash, Sig staying out. Cash staying out? Yeah, they're both staying out.
Sig's staying out. Are they both? Is Cash coming in? Yeah, they're both staying out. So they will be going down to the wire of fuel.
Yeah. Now that is odd. But hey, these guys race every day, more than likely. Test these cars. So they've done the testing of how long these cars can run and how close they can get to the line on the fuel without any crashes. So maybe we should have worked it out that, oh yeah, we can go 26 laps, which is race and then pit. So, oh, Cash just gone a little bit over the curb there. Is there any battles further down? Oh, Reese Kryptonite closing in again. If you want to jump on that.
Oh, what was that, sorry?
Reese
Yes, raise your
Kryptonite.
Cypher. So Razy Real now on the charge, trying to get past Razy Real. No, Cypher, I mean. So, as ID4 is now in the pits, and
Yeah, ID's in the pits.
have they stayed out? No, they're just coming in. They're coming around to lap.
Oh, Sig and Sig and Cash very low on the field there.
Yeah.
Oh, Reese really
Razy Real's coming in.
That's an odd one
Very,
as well.
running very skinny on fuel. Razy Real coming in. So I suppose now he's on a similar strategy to everyone else. So he might as well mimic what everyone does around him and try to get an undercut on Cypher Knight.
Yeah. And he's also putting less fuel in, so he's going to get out a lot earlier than Kryptonite will. Going through the steward's briefing area there, Razy, in the pit box. Taking the proper, like, date, like Le Mans sort of style entry to a pit lane. But,
Yeah, so everyone's pitting now. Everyone that started on the 75 litres of fuel is pitting. Unless you're Nico.
I don't think Reezy just put a full tank in, I don't think.
It's actually, Endex has got a penalty. Endex had a penalty. Did he go into the wrong pit?
He done a Lewis Hamilton.
He went into the wrong... Yeah, he went to the wrong pit box.
Done a Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
That's
pretty funny. Nico now in the pits. And Pirelli.
Pirelli on the back of Suki now.
Pirelli's
Suki,
Nico's locked up and gone off.
Suki.
So Pirelli now has made it work.
Oh, Suki.
So he'll be coming in soon, but still, he's still up in 5th after crashing. Now he'll be 3rd by the end of this lap. So
yeah.
He's actually turned this around. It doesn't matter if it's temporarily.
Yeah, keep in mind that Suki is actually a lap down, to be fair. Oh, it's going to be close. Who's going to get out? Who is that?
Yeah, Pirelli,
who's battling Suki? Is that Suki battle? Or is that a Pirelli battle? No, it's a Suki battle.
Pirelli though, he's still got the pit, so he's got a choice to make. Will he get involved in the battle between these guys?
Index and Suki are battling.
Are they? Where's this? I can't find it.
10th and 11th.
Yeah, hit. There's someone else there too.
Yeah, that's this.
Cypher Knight.
Yeah, no, not Cypher Knight. It's Pirelli.
Oh, someone's gone off the track. Someone's got off the track.
Yeah, that was that's
I
Index.
think Index has gone off the
Oh,
track.
Reese's
disconnected. Rosie's disconnected.
Oh no.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. He was having such a good recovery drive.
Yeah.
That's gutting. So especially
Yeah.
when it's the most infuriating when it's not even your fault.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be frustrating. I just wish it was like they had a thing like F1 where F1 2018 where if you lag out you can use an invite, get back into the lobby and then spectate your car and jump in. Oh, Index just losing the back end and
Index is spun,
Suki actually
which is let Suzuki by. So yeah, very.
Index, where is he going? He's going to the Nordschleife. He's going around the Nordschleife.
But he's bringing the gravel onto the track, which will lower grip and will hinder other drivers. But not the best of laps from Index, as weaving in frustration. It's like, which to be fair, anyone would. Like,
yeah. That what's just happened there is just reminded me of a iRacing clip. In a iRacing 4-hour race, the first lap in Porsche Carreras, guy decides to turn right instead of going left to go up into the Nordschleife, and he was battling for the lead.
oh man.
Yeah, so he went from the top. He thought it was a 4-hour endurance race around the GP, and then ended up being the combined. And he went down from it was like second place or third place battling for the lead, down to like last basically.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh yeah. Just think how his teammates felt.
Yeah.
Oh, Ferrari in the pit lane.
That's a point. In Project Cars 2, can you switch drivers?
It turns into AI.
Oh, okay.
That's what I want to be implemented into the game.
Yeah, like iRacing endurance is.
Yeah, that's why. This is why sim racing has got so much better. And like, some people actually have.
Sim racing now's the time though.
Yeah, but like, I've read something about like how sim racing's got so big and all of that, and it was a comment about Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah.
He found his spotter for NASCAR through sim racing in 1999.
Yeah.
How mad is that? So sim racing's been around since 1999. He found his spotter through online racing and took him on professionally with him to do his spotting. And he ended up winning that.
But Lucas Degrassi on Twitter as well, in Race of Champions showed that the gap between gamers and real drivers is decreasing. And it's, like I said, now if you want to get into sim racing, now's the time, because real drivers are starting to recognise game racing as genuine talent.
Yeah. So, you know, it's quite mad like that sort of like thing. And it's the thing of esports and all of that. Like, a couple of, I think it was last week, the most unusual game which I play has got an esports. And the prize pool is 250k. Farming simulator.
Yeah.
Farming simulator has now got an esports. To be fair, I'm going to enter it.
Snap catching Suzuki.
I'm entering it. But no, it's kind of mad. Like, I think that whenever Project Cars 3 comes out, so I think that's coming out in like next year or the year after, or later this year, maybe. I want there to be a feature of having like a 50 car lobby and 100, like 100, like maybe like a, well, maybe like a 50-person lobby.
Yeah.
And like if you're doing like endurance racing, it can be a total of like 50 cars, like 50 people in the lobby, but like only like, as soon as like they go into the pit, that driver that's in the pit goes into the pit, leaves the lobby, and then gets the the next driver gets a notification.
Yeah.
And has to be ready. Like the drivers on this amount of fuel, and they're coming in the pits. They then like stop whatever they do, and then they go into like the lobby, and they go to join it as his teammate leaves, sort of thing, and they swap the driver over, and they go into this endurance race where. So they could do like, I don't know, like an 8-hour endurance race or a 12-hour endurance race, which would be mental to watch.
Yeah.
I love just watching like the endurance racing, that's the thing though, isn't it?
Change the subject a bit. Index is now overtaking Suzuki. Suzuki has run off the track. So both of them are going hammer and tong, running each other off the track.
I think Suki just got a little bit loose on the exit of the corners, to be fair. So unfortunately she's lost some time there. Hopefully not costing her too much time. It's also unfortunate to see the Reezy disconnection, because he was looking so up to having this race.
That's unfortunate for him. He was having such a good race, and he like had a first lap crash and was trying to just recover from it, and just disconnection. I don't know if it was voluntary or not because I've not heard anything from him, but he's just again, if it was a genuine disconnection, that's just like I said, unfortunate.
Has Ferrari pitted yet?
Who's pitted?
Has Ferrari pitted?
Yeah. He must have. He's up in 6th.
Oh, who's in the pits? Matt's in the pits.
What's the recovery he's having?
Yeah, that's an odd one. That's odd.
He's got to be driver of the day. Like, if he remains here,
if he gets close enough to a podium.
Yeah, if he's on a mad one and he somehow gets a podium, I don't know what to say. Like even now he's got to be driver of the day. He was like a minute and a half behind by the end of the first lap.
The game crashed for Reezy.
Oh yeah. So it wasn't his fault. So yeah, just unfortunate for him.
That's annoying. That's what I would like to see get fixed. But Ferrari catching up to ID now, so there could be a battle going on ahead. So ID, then Nico. Ooh.
Yeah.
And that's quite a distance for Ferrari to close up to Lonnie, so I don't think it's going to be a battle for third. Maybe. You never know, really.
Nah. Yeah, for third it's a long shot, but fourth is way on the cards. He's been absolutely flying, and in half an hour, I think he will be able to make it work. Just about.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. I've got a situation.
Which is?
I can't see my drive anymore.
Can't see your drive anymore?
No.
No.
Meaning of too much snow.
Oh.
So if I randomly just disconnect, you know why my internet's died because of the snow. Why can't it be at Christmas?
England, the one country where it doesn't snow on Christmas.
Is it the thing now we're gonna have snow on February's and that's it? Because last year we had the blizzard weather for come through, didn't we? Suki.
Suki 7 seconds behind Index.
Yeah.
Although Cadman, the gap has gone up quite a bit, but I think he's gaining it back now.
Yeah, it might be slowly. Yeah, quite slowly.
Fair play. Suki not having the best of luck so far, so definitely wants to just But now let's just go back on board with Index. Pirelli, I mean, because 2 seconds behind ID4, and ID4 is catching Nico, so they're both going the same way. Yeah, catching it though, catching up in second. He's losing it. He's quick, but he's not. He's inconsistent. That's one thing I've noticed. He gains one lap and then loses another.
Oh yeah. It's kind of unfortunate with the things that happen. Pirelli's still 2 seconds away from ID as well. Keep in mind actually, Pirelli not too far away. Lonnie losing time to Sig and Cash at the moment.
Yeah.
So
Pirelli still gaining on ID4. Lost a bit of time last lap though, but he's now.
Yeah, we're just going to take on board with Pirelli for the time being, aren't we? Really?
Passionate staying at the 6 second mark.
Yeah.
Not much going on at the minute, so it's making they're not making it easy. There's pits again. So I don't know why he's missing again, but he is. I don't think he doesn't have damage either, and his fuel seems fine. I think we're just trying to go for the fastest lap.
Is it bad that I'm looking at my phone at the moment?
I'm just trying to look for things to.
Yeah, no, it's just sort of slowly going down,
about.
Isn't it, really?
It's really difficult. Nothing's going on at the minute. There's gaps going down, but they're not going down fast enough.
Oh yeah.
Pirelli's actually overtaken 94. I've missed it.
Oh yeah.
So ID4 has lost the position of Pirelli. I was concentrating on that in the pits. I think ID4 must have made a mistake.
Yeah, I think he has.
That gap was 2 seconds before, and now it's completely swung the other way.
So it's now a 6 second close up that he needs to do. Let's go for a battle with Nico.
Yeah, so now he's got 6 seconds at 27 minutes to catch up to Nico. I think that's easy doable for him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the thing that I was talking about, do you know Kylie Jenner? Her baby is 1 today.
Oh, okay.
Just a random thing to add to this. Oh, oh, okay. So, Pirelli has closed, what, a second now? On,
Yeah.
Nico,
About a second,
yeah. Pirelli looking like he's, going to be getting a bit closer for another battle soon. Cashing it, just going past that 6-second board now, isn't it?
Yeah. So 4 seconds between them now, which was 6 seconds a couple of laps ago.
Hmm. Yeah, so not too bad.
That Frey just been an absolute flying all race. If he didn't have his first lap crash, he would have been on. Well, he would have been on a. He would have been battling for the lead.
Hmm. So, how long we got left? 24 or 25 minutes remaining. 37 laps in. Not looking too bad at the moment, is it? Oh, is that ID and Index battling? Nope.
No, there's about a minute between them.
Yeah. Kryptonite. He's in the pits.
Ah, yeah.
Damage. Crash.
He seems to have a damaged front car. It seems to be wonky. So it could
It's a
it
bit
looks like a bit of
broken.
contact somewhere.
He's had a bit of a donk to the front. Yeah, he's got broken front light. So
Yeah,
that's
so he's
gonna,
got to get repairs.
is that going to be a suspension?
Unfortunate for him. Again, another driver that was having a good race.
Yeah, is that going to be a tyre change, fuel, and suspension repair? I wonder. Or is it just going to be fuel and that's it?
Yeah. Yeah, Cashnit and Sig just maintaining their gap. Just chilling, basically.
Yeah.
And now the gap between Ferrelli and Nico, 3 seconds. So let's keep an eye on these until the move is done, and then we can have nothing to talk about again. Maybe his battle goes on a bit.
23.
Yeah. Overall, clean racing, aside from the first lap, which was mayhem. Like, it's been fairly clean racing, so we should be expecting this a lot more throughout the season.
Yeah, I know. Okay, that's the best. I don't understand. Pirelli 0.4 of a second away, so
Yeah,
this close is gonna
very
be
close now. He's ahead.
Oh, he's
is
ahead. Yeah, he missed it.
Yeah, he. So yeah, it's the overtake. Oh, that's the second time that's happened now.
Yeah. I was why is it that like something happens whenever you're not looking?
Yeah, you blink to miss it, literally. But now we've got 20 minutes. I really hope this battle goes on a bit. Because you've got Nico right behind now, 6/10 between them. Will Nico be able to catch up to Pirelli, or will he be able? But I don't think he will. Pirelli's just on another level this race.
Oh yeah.
Like 26 seconds behind Lonnie. I doubt he'll be able to catch him. If he does, it'll be a miracle.
Any battles currently happening? No. Kryptonite closing onto the back of Suki at the moment. So, but that's quite a big gap. So, don't jump onto that.
Yeah. So what
oh, Nico's lost a lot of time. I think Nico spun it.
Yeah, he must. Wait, has he?
Yeah, he's dropped down 9 seconds. In a
yeah,
lap.
he has.
So ID's on the back of him now.
Yeah, unfortunately there for Nico, as he did have a shot at Pirelli, but it just shows how hard he was pushing to keep up with Pirelli. It just shows how much of a level he is on.
Yeah, and also he's about to get lapped by Cash. Yeah, so that's odd. Very odd. Didn't really expect that to happen. Oh, oh yeah, Nico just letting Cash Dip just go past him as he's a lap ahead.
Yeah, just doing the right thing there.
Actually, Nico's got damage.
Has he?
Yeah, look at the front.
Yeah, he has. Bumper. Yeah, so he must have spun then.
The wall.
And then hit a wall or something, because that is very unusual. You don't just get that from hitting air.
And also, ID is closing on him, so there must be. Oh, Cashin just lost it then.
Yeah.
Oh, Six spun, I think. Oh no, it's lag. So, yeah, if you look at the map, Sig's sort of lagging up and down the road. As we've got our first comment of the race. We'll have a look what it is. Our Jukebox Gaming just wants to thank everyone for taking their time to broadcast and commentate the race. Well, we can't really do much commentating without a competitive race, really.
No, it's unfortunate really, because I would like to watch a competitive race, like going down to the wire, but there's nothing going on.
That's sort of why I'd like to get into like the Project Cars 2 on PC, because there's like 40 cars like you can have in a race. If you it's like I said. Like I said at the before the stream, AOR do a Project Cars 2 one on PC, and they had a sort of a GT2, GT3, GTE, LMP2, LMP3 GTE race series, and they had like 40 cars on track, and they're all online people, and there was like battles constantly going on between like multiple like categories. So that's sort of like what I want to see, like multiple category racing where you can have like just battle after battle after battle. And you could have like you could have like sort of commentators on like certain categories, or you could have like one like like me and you, like comment, like in Taker's aspect, me and you commentate like the whole thing overall. That's just my sort of plan of racing and commentating. Like esports is mad.
Yeah, no, because my goal one day is like to become quick enough for the F1 esports. But
I would love to do F1 esports.
Yeah, no, because out of all these sports that I've seen, like with racing, that seems to have all the glitz and glam.
Yeah, and it's
well.
yeah, it's the only reason why it's got
well
its glitz
done.
and glam is because F1 took ownership of it, haven't they? F1's taken ownership of it.
ID4's overtaken Nico. Sorry for
No, they're battling.
ID4's right behind Nico.
Oh,
And
side by side,
alongside
they're
now, going
teammates.
into the chicane. Is he going to make it work into the chicane? No, he's
Oh,
not.
lock up.
Locking up, double lock up on the front tyres. So he's going to have to make it work into the start-finish straight. With a damaged car is Nico, so he's just got to make it work again, I suppose. So he's slipstreaming down the start-finish straight, going up the gears as usual. And now he's Nico breaking the slipstream, unable to make a move at this point. He's just not close enough. But will he be able to make it into this technical belt? His damaged car will not be helping him here.
So ID's still currently behind Mr. Nico. So also, Pirelli has disappeared.
Pirelli's just wandered off into his own universe.
yeah. Oh,
ID4's off the track. Nico's off the track. ID4's now very close to behind.
Oh, side by side going down to the corner.
Going side by side.
They had the country. What game was it? There was a game. They had ID knew just losing it.
Running off the track as ID4.
This is the kind of racing that I want.
Yeah, all race long.
Yeah. That's why I think NASCAR is the best league.
Right behind.
Yeah.
Going on to right hand down to this back straight. Will he be able to make it the move work? He's very close behind into the chicane. If he can get the inside line, he's got the inside. He's got the inside line.
Oh.
Really making contact. Really making
I was going to say that's going to be.
So he's just about keeping it safe. But now they're both right up his gearbox now. So now just got to get a nice run for this final corner and then use that to overtake into the first corner. Very nice run through this final corner. Nico getting out of shape from that corner. So now slipstreaming, gaining as much speed as possible on him. He looks to be close enough to make a move around the outside. Will he be able to make it? Oh. Someone's off the track ahead. Someone's off the track.
That is Matt.
Is that Matt? So Matt's off the track.
Yeah, the orange car's Matt.
Unable to make a move on Nico. So Nico, holding on just for a bit longer.
ID just losing the back end there.
Off the exit of that corner. So now, left, right, getting a very nice exit. Did ID4?
Oh,
but Nico nearly went off the track. ID4's got the move done. Nico went off the track a little bit, and that's just enough to set him off. So that was very good racing from them to keep it nice and clean, and ID4 keeping it just enough, just close enough not to spin him off into a wall.
As you say that, Pirelli just disappeared on his own little land, and he's 21 seconds ahead of him.
Yeah.
He's pulled 20 seconds in.
He's 23 seconds behind Lonnie.
He's pulled 20 minutes.
40 seconds at one point.
Yeah, he's closed 20 seconds and pulled 20 seconds in 10 minutes.
There's only 11 minutes left of the race, so I don't think he'll be able to make it unless Lonnie has an incident. But yeah, very, very good racing here from these guys. So it's just basically showing what this is about.
Yeah. Well, Pirelli, if he didn't have that spin and lose his rear wing going down at the bottom of the track, I think he'd be battling for the lead.
Yeah.
You gotta think of how long it is to change that rear wing and all that.
So now ID4 is just gonna streak off purely because of Nico's damage, and we're back to nothing.
This is.
Yeah.
Why
so
is it we get like these little battles and then we have like these massive battles and then we have nothing and then we get massive battles again?
Yeah.
You know,
It's like that in Pro Car though. It
the
always
Pro Car
happened.
series,
Start of the
it
race,
was
hectic, and the end of the race was hectic. But the middle of the race there was nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the way it is though. These mixed races, everyone not going to be battling all race because you're just detriment to your.
I can see this snow going on all night. So it's just come under the 10 minutes remaining. We've got 45 minutes into this. 45 laps done. Or 46 laps. On to the 46 lap now for Sig. And Cash currently leading the way by about a minute and 10 seconds over Lonnie. Lonnie having a... Ooh. Pirelli losing some time.
Yeah, he lost quite a bit of time, so that only makes me... Yeah, and he did a 52, so he last lap he must have been this day. You don't lose that much time for no reason.
So, there's no battles really going on at the moment, is there?
As we go into the final 8 minutes, but we're in the final 10 minutes. Not much is going on really. This front two have. I say that ID4 runs off the track. Commentator's curse on the ID. Sorry about that. Yes, but yeah, like nothing's really changed between Sig and Cashnet all race. They just seem to match each other everywhere. And for them, it must be infuriating because they can see each other, but they can't do anything about it.
Yo.
Go away.
Aww. Mid commentary.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you. Cheesy McCheese.
Yeah, that's my friends. They don't have boundaries. Well, if I didn't tell him to go away, he would have stayed. Without a doubt, he would have stayed.
So even my mate joined and he didn't say anything because I wanted to try and get him into commentate with us.
Yeah.
His way of commentating is literally coming onto the stream, watching the stream, and then commentating 5 seconds behind.
Yeah. No, but earlier in the stream, Andy joined, which is someone I know. But again, like they had the common sense to leave. If they don't know anyone that's in the fight, you don't join. That's the rule. My friends don't have common sense.
Some people don't really, to be fair.
No, but when I join a party though, so with someone that I know could be playing with someone else, I always check the party, just in case.
But 48 laps in. 6 minutes remaining, so that's going to be about 52 laps.
53 laps in.
53 laps, yeah.
Yeah, so roughly about 53 laps done this race, so a very long race. For us, this race feels like the dull periods feel like they're going on for ages. For them though, it must feel like it's going quickly because you're just concentrating on what you're doing.
Oh yeah, like I don't know how long your races are when you do them, but when I used to do my my league races, they'd be 50%, and they felt like 20 minutes. They ended up being like 45-minute long races, and I was on like 15-minute qualifying. It's like, wow, I've been doing what? An hour long, and I feel like it's been more like
that's catching it goes off the track
half an hour.
On the inside. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yesterday I had a league race and had some epic battles about that race with people, and it felt like the last 10 laps felt like there were 2 minutes because I was just focusing on so much.
So, Sig, since the pit stop has pulled away, hasn't he, really? Moment, he's, pulled 8 seconds over Cash.
Sig, so he's just basically pulled out a gap and controlled the race.
Oh, yeah.
He's done like a 11 Vettel.
Oh, yeah.
He's just pulled out and controlled it. Not had any competition whatsoever.
Is it like I'm just? When you said about Vettel and like 2011 and all that, I'm thinking back to like F1 drivers, and you think that Lewis Hamilton's been in F1 for 11 years this year.
Yeah,
that's
insane.
Oh no, 12 years this year. He's done in 2007, didn't he?
Oh yeah, wow, it's way longer than it feels like. And again, I don't like Hamilton, so I don't really pay attention to him. Actually, no, we might only get 51 laps. 51, 52. 3 minutes left. But yeah, cashing it. So he probably knows there's nothing he can do at this point. It's too late to make a move. He's just got to make sure he doesn't crash. But Sig, he has done an absolutely amazing job. So it's the first time I've ever seen him race. It's the first time I've ever seen like the top 5 race, and they've done a fantastic job. They've kept it clean, and they've definitely left a good first impression on me.
Oh yeah, I think I think I've seen Sig race once. I think actually, and I think he was quite quick. But hopefully from now. Oh, Cash is looking up the front, this side front. As we get more comments. Oh yeah, the seconds do add up. Like I know what you mean. Like even in a short race, the time does add up really quickly. Like it doesn't feel like I've been sitting here for an hour and a half. Oh. Hour and 45 minutes commentating. It feels an hour, like nearly 2 hours commentating. It feels like just under an hour.
Yeah.
Time does fly past, and it's like all these like leagues.
We're gonna have 1 lap left.
Oh yeah, 1 lap.
After this one, we're gonna have 1 more lap. So 51 laps will be the maximum amount of race laps we do. But my driver of the day has got to be, has definitely got to be Ferrari. Like, starting well, got crashed out last by about a minute and a half to come through for 4th. Like, absolutely phenomenal race. Like, no fault. I can't fault him for anything. So not even that first lap crash. He did a great job. And I think he could be a contender for the championship once.
Oh, easy. Ferrari easily can be battling for championship. Okay, Lonnie had a flying start. Yeah, flying sort of first sort of 10 or 15 laps or so into the race. He's then just lost time, hasn't he, really? And now Pirelli losing his rear wing. What, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn 5, he lost his wing.
Yeah.
So it's go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 corners to get back to the pit lane to change the rear wing, which takes quite a while to add fuel and all of that.
Yeah.
And he's only a minute and 44 seconds behind Sig. And I remember at the start of the. I know Pirelli's been lapped, but after the him coming out the pit lane, Sig was right on the back of him.
Yeah.
Maybe in that
No,
close this
like
whole
I
time.
said, Sig absolutely faultless. Same with Pirelli. Like everyone really. Like nobody's really at fault for anything this race. Clean racing, respect for each other, and yeah. But Sig just has excelled today. He's done everything he needs to, and now coming through this chicane for the last time. Yeah, just an absolutely amazing job to keep it together for 1.5 hours. I don't think I could do. I think I would lose concentration at some point, and yeah. So Sig comes across the line for the win in the pre-season of the LMP2 season. Cashing it comes through for second, and Lonnie has got an entire lap to go, but he's got
Pirelli's across the line already. Oh, Pirelli going straight into the back of.
Yeah, just absolutely killed someone.
Oh, so he lost his rear wheel.
I hope for their sake they finished.
I don't think. I don't know. Maybe they haven't.
Yeah, but Lonnie finished filling out the final podium position. I think he's the only driver that needs to finish though, because I think they lapped everyone from Pirelli down. So I think Lonnie's the last one who's actually got a lap to do. So he could take his time in theory. Yeah, I mean, everyone here has done a fantastic job. They've excelled and just shown us what a season we've got coming out. There will be dull periods in the race. That's just a given with these long races. People are managing their tyres, fuel and stuff like that. That's a given. But the racing that we do get is exciting and clean. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Lonnie comes round the final corner to get the final podium position of the race. Congratulations to all the podium finishers and all the drivers that finished the race. And Razy, who had this connection.
Yeah.
But
the
final grid is Sig winning the race by 89 seconds, cashing it in second, Lonnie third, they did lots, and that is the podium positions. Which went by very quickly.
They did. But, I would say giving the driver of the day to Mr. Pirelli, to be fair.
Yeah, no, he was absolutely amazing. So
he's done
the pace he
amazing
had
today.
was light years above anyone else.
Yeah,
it was something else.
So that's been pre-season test race.
Yeah, it's just been pre-season testing here at Gavra Racing. Thank you for everyone who tuned in.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I don't know when the next stream is going to be up.
See you in 3 weeks.
We'll see you guys in 3 weeks or the first round.
Next race.
Next race. Yeah, next race will be in 3 weeks. So have a good one, and we'll see you.
Tune in.
Yeah, tune in for the next stream. But we'll see you in 3 weeks for our first round of LMP2.
Yeah.
Where hopefully it won't be as snowy. So I can actually get out of my house.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching, and adios.
See ya.